The first card in your reading is going to be the Eight of Cups. All right, so at your foundation, I think that you're ready to move forward. You're ready to move on. You've gotten all the information you needed, and you're ready to start new, start fresh. Yeah, and you seem pretty confident in the direction you're going into, and so that's cool because prior, you know, in the recent past or even, you know, farther in the past, you were not knowing, and now you're past that. You're past not knowing, and you have all the information you need. You've seen all the cups, you've stacked them up, and it's time for you to go. Yeah. Oh, isn't that funny? So the Chariot just popped out right after I said it's time for you to go. This is our first major card on the board. And the Chariot does symbolize, you know, you are ready. You are ready for change. You are ready for action, ready for a journey. The car is not in park. The car is in drive, and you're taking off. So that is for your sacral. This is for your root. That's for your sacral. What is going to come up for your solar plexus? One card for the solar plexus. One card for the solar plexus. What is going to come up for the solar plexus? Okay, we have the Two of Wands for your solar plexus. So yeah, I think that you're making choices, you are making plans, and you're confident in your direction, where you're going and where you're not going. I think you're confident where you're not going, and that is helping you clarify where you are going or where you do want to go. So I think you're pretty clear of where not to go, especially with this Eight of Cups at your root. You know what direction not to go in, and that's helping clarify what your plans are for the future. All right, next, and now another major, we have the Hierophant. Where you're going is against the expectations, is against the norm of where people usually go. So I'm thinking if this is something career focused, you are gonna maybe start your own business or work from home. You're going against the expectation of how you should be prosperous, and you're going to prosper in your own way. But it's the right fit for you. It's the right fit for you and your family, or it's just the right fit for who you are now at this time in your life, and you feel sure about that because you know yourself. I feel like the person this reading is for, you know yourself, and that's coming up in your heart. And so your expectations for yourself are clear. What is clear to you is that you're not a conformist. You're not a conformist, okay? And you're going to go your own way. And that's perfectly fine with you now. And I think in the past, even the near past, it was hard because you felt very different. And you are very different, but you felt very different from the norm because you were not feeling satisfied. And I think in the past you had it all, in quotes, you had it all, or something like you had the career, you had the relationship, or the family, or whatever that looks like to the society you live in and the cultural, social expectations in your circle of where you live and who you are and all that. But that wasn't enough for you, or it fulfilled a certain part of you, but it didn't fulfill the deepest parts of you, because there's a lot of water on this card. So I think you are now going to a place where you are going to be fulfilled on a deeper level, on a spiritual, mental, emotional level, on a personal level. Yeah, and that's really great. I get a good vibe from that you are now going to do what's best for you're going to do what's best for you, for the deepest parts of you, for those water parts of you. Oh, okay. And now we have the 9 of Wands. So there is cups on the board, and then there's a lot of wands. This is 9, and then if you add the 2, that's 11 wands. So a lot of passion in your speech. There's, for the 9 of Wands, okay, this is what I'm getting. You probably are experiencing sore throats or something like that, where there's just a disturbance. There's a disturbance. Something with boundaries, something with maintaining a boundary, something with persistence. But you're dedicated and you have grit. You have grit and you are focused on the job and you're going to get it done. So you are persevering, and whatever thing you're working on, you're going to get it done because you're expecting it. You have the world in your hands. The Chariot is here. You know the direction you're going in. You know what you don't want your life to look like. And you know who you are. Yeah. And you know, sometimes we do have challenges in our speech, in our expression, and you just feel like people are just not understanding you. And maybe they're not meant to understand you. Like, they're just not going to understand you. They're just not going to understand you. And that's fine. It's not your job to clear things up for everyone. It's not your job to communicate your desires and wishes and plans to everyone. It's your life. You can do whatever you want to do with your life if you live in a free country, right? Okay, next, this is going to be for your third eye. I just need one card for the third eye. The King of Wands. The King of Wands is a pretty stable character and is confident and knows, is courageous, powerful, bold leader, maybe feisty, but definitely self-assured. So the King of Wands, the King of Wands is unapologetic. And so I think you are getting into your King of Wands energy, and that is coming up for your third eye. So your mind is now clear of what you need to do because your King of Wands is in your mind. Okay, let's get one card for your crown. Oh, and then we have the Knight of Wands. So the Knight of Wands is coming up, and this one is going to signify that you are experiencing realization and connection. You are experiencing the divine. You have self-acceptance. You're connected to your highest good. You're connected to, your values, your spiritual beliefs, or your awareness. I mean, it is what it is, and you're going for it. Yeah, you know yourself, and you're going for it. So, a lot of movement. And with that moon sun here, or that moon, the day is starting or ending. Cycles are turning, and so the World card didn't come up, or the Death card, or Wheel of Fortune, or the Tower, or nothing, but I'm getting cycles. I'm getting, things are, the tides are turning. This is the water. Maybe the tide is coming in, and this person is going to higher ground because the tide's coming in. And so you're aware, and you're seeing the signs, and you're following the signs, and that's great. And then here we got movement at your sacral. So you're feeling your creativity is moving, you are feeling well-being, you are feeling passion and sensuality, you're able to express yourself. It might be a struggle to express yourself because it takes effort. It takes effort, but you like it. You're enjoying it. You're enjoying expressing yourself. So I think you found some sort of outlet that is allowing you to express yourself. Yeah, totally. I mean, this guy is ready. This person is sitting here or standing here looking out, and this person is ready and knows courageous. This person is motivated, self-motivated. That's what I want to say, self-motivated. This person got up, got themselves dressed, is manifesting their goals, and is self-motivated. And that's coming up for your solar plexus. You're connecting to your own expectations for yourself. You're connecting to your highest good, what's best for you. So whatever you've been going through in your life, it's enough to where you know yourself, you're getting to know yourself. I mean, it's a process our whole lifetimes that we need to get to know ourselves and adjust and modify and all that. But you are feeling like you know what's right for you, you know what's best for you, and it's in your heart. It's in your heart. And it's buried in your heart. It's buried in your heart where you're not apologizing for that. Yeah, and it is a struggle, but you got this. You totally got this. You're self-assured, you're confident. I love it. I'm going to pull one gold just to sum up, clarify, give us some insight on this reading. Just one gold. This one kind of is peeking out here. Oh, look at him, or look at her. The King of Swords. So this is our clarifying card, and I love it because this person doesn't mess around, okay? They got their sword, they know who they are, they're on their throne, and it is what it is. They're intentional, they're strategic, they're thoughtful. And this King of Swords knows what's up. This King of Swords. Exactly, confirmation. This King of Swords. Yes, I love it. I love this card today. I'm liking the vibe of the King of Swords. Yeah, so this clarifies that you have all your information, you stacked up the cups. You know what you know. It's time to move. The tide is turning, and you're going to higher ground. You're being elevated. Actually, you're elevating yourself. You're going to higher ground here with this Eight of Cups. You're elevating yourself, and you're doing the work. So you're not depending on anyone to do it for you. The move for you. You are doing it. So whatever changes you're going through, you're actively playing a role in it, and it's making you feel good. You're feeling confident. You're feeling esteemed. And even though you're waiting for something, and things are still kind of at the beginning, and coming in and going out, and things are still forming, is what I'm trying to say. Things are still forming. You're still confident of the direction you're going in. Him. Isn't he an attractive guy? Or an attractive person? I think the King of Swords looks attractive. I want to know what the King of Swords hair looks like. I bet the King of Swords has nice hair. Yeah. And the crown, the crown can symbolize pleasure. So kings and queens, they experience pleasure more so than the average person in the kingdom, right? Way more. So this crown is firmly on the King of Swords' head, and this King of Swords is experiencing pleasure in their sacral. I love it. I love this. And why? Okay. I love it. I'm going to leave it there. I love it. So one thing that I would advise you to do is honestly to keep going in that direction. This is a collective reading, and so this reading can be for anyone, and we all as humans, no matter what sign you are, if you're a human, you are going through this kind of stuff here. Okay, this is not a reading just for one zodiac sign. This is a collective reading, and that's a beautiful thing that, you know, many of you, I feel like you are feeling confident, you are doing what you need to do, you're invested and you're a part of it, and yeah, you got fire. I love it. You got fire. Yeah. So congratulations to you, Mazel Tov. Enjoy it. Definitely enjoy the journey, you know. Take a sip of wine and take a bath with your candles or whatever. I don't know what you do for your self-care, but definitely I think you're enjoying it, and you're stopping and you're enjoying it, and I love that. But you're also like, you're active, so this is great. Thank you for allowing me to entertain you with the cards today. I hope you enjoyed the reading, and have a wonderful day.